did. That way we have something to do here. Ooh, we're live. Yeah, woot.
We are live.
I didn't even check to make sure I cropped right, but you know what? YOLO. That's all I gotta say.
That's right. That's right. YOLO, buddy.
Yep, YOLO. I'm waiting to see if the stream is catching up. And I'm pretty sure our audio should be good, but I always do like to do a quick test. Ooh, we're live. And
Yeah.
sounds like it
We are
is.
live.
Yep, our audio is good. We are fucking pro. Sweetness.
For once, right?
Yep, and
We, mi- we might have no problems.
yeah, no, OBS was giving me shit earlier. It was like doing the fucking you got the gaming link, right, and everything for the
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yep, we're good.
Okay. So, yeah, anyways, I started OBS and it just sat there with a little Windows circle that just pisses people off. It's basically a not responding bullshit. So that happened, and I couldn't figure out what I had to like control delete to end it, to like stop it. So I kept control deleting the shit out of it. And then eventually it just worked, and then it kept telling me my microphone was having problems. So apparently Windows 10 was having some problems with my drivers, which is nothing new for my mic. So I had
Damn
to,
Windows 10, buddy. That's
well, not my mic,
terrible.
but my audio interface that lets me plug my mic into my computer since it's XLR. But
Oh, I always forget you're running an XLR. That's right.
yeah, so basically what I ended up having to do was go through and reinstall my drivers. Now it works peachy keen. But yeah, so what'd you do this week?
I worked a lot this week, actually, but I finally finished a video, and I'm going
Finally.
to be uploading it.
Oh,
Finally.
you haven't. I thought. Oh, is it the fuck. The one you were
No,
editing last week.
yeah, the RX 480 and 8320.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finally finished it, and I was actually uploading it, but it's going to take like a year to upload, I think. So I had to cancel the upload in order to be able to do the stream. I was so pissed,
Oh wow.
but
Point
yeah,
oh oh eight.
I'll let it run. I'll let it run all night tonight. It should be able to upload it. It's by if I let it go all night.
Yeah, that's kind of actually really terrible when you have your upload speed that slow to where you don't even want to upload a video.
I know
But
I was afraid too that if I started to or if I tried to upload and stream and live stream at the same time, I was sure that it just wasn't going to work. So
yeah.
I figured I better cancel the upload. It only made it 12% in like a little more than an hour.
Yeah, it can be pretty rough out there. Well, either way, welcome to another tech show as usual. We need a goddamn intro. There's 16 episodes in, and we still don't have a damn intro. We need to get on our game and figure out our lives. But that's fine. Oh, audio testing on my phone to make sure we're good. We're good. So
We're good. All
yeah,
right.
but fun. So I need to stop partying Saturday nights.
Did you
That's
do it again?
yes, guilty. Yes. I couldn't help it. It was a friend's birthday. And he was a really good friend, and I haven't gone drinking with him in a really long time. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go hang out. Oh, the zoom in is real. You're good.
Is that
No, you're
good?
fine.
Better there?
Yeah, I think that looks fine.
Okay.
It looks fine to me the first way. But anyways, so we went out to a PT's, played some pool. Of course, did our traditional blowjob shots because you need a birthday blowjob. And usually it always ends up with around 3 to 4 of us doing it. And of course, my brother, he's fucked it up 3 times in a row with these blowjob shots. And he's the one who started the tradition, making people do it. So that's why he always does it with us. And he spilled his because you can't use your hands. You know what I mean? When you're doing, have you ever
Oh,
had a
that's right.
blowjob
Yeah.
shot?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have not. Yeah,
Okay.
but that's right. You can't use your
You
hands.
can't
Yeah.
use your hands. So you put your hands behind your back and he spilled it. Last time, he spit it all over the bar. And the time before that, it spilled all over his face. So apparently he just sucks at giving blowjobs.
Well, that's probably a good thing as a guy if you suck giving blowjobs.
Yeah, right. Nerd on a budget just messaged. He said he will stop by when he's done benchmarking. So that's what he's doing right now.
All right.
But yeah, other than that, I'm glad everything worked out so far. Background is Skyrim because I know you like that game. I've never played it, but
Love that
they're
game.
doing the remaster. So I said, why the hell not? And I chose it as a background. So, yeah, none of our regulars have shown up yet. They'll figure out when we're live and they'll come stop by. They'll figure it out. But
Well, Tech City is doing one on Sundays now too.
Is he? What a
Yep.
thief.
He's do I
We
think
had
he
it
starts it at
first.
like an hour after we do.
Oh, okay. So we're usually done by then, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I think. I could be wrong though, but
No, it's Monday. He said Monday. I
oh,
think
is
he
it?
did.
Oh, he's Monday? Oh, I
I'm
thought
pretty
he was
sure he.
Sunday.
I'm pretty sure he
Okay.
does his live stream on Monday. Because I was about to say I remember watching it, and I'd be pretty upset over here stealing our day. So Sunday's our time. So yeah. Anyways, first one, Microsoft, techspot.com, Windows 7. They're
Yep,
shut.
there it goes.
They're shutting it down, at least for OEM licenses. So basically, all those OEM sellers like Dell, Lenovo, all those people that you would buy. Oh, there's Squid Ink RC. There's a regular. What up, dude? He just said A. I give you an A back. Um, so they're shutting them down. So anything your pre-built systems you buy from Walmart, which and laptops, which should already come with Windows 10. Most of them already do.
Hmm.
But they are going to stop allowing people to implement Windows 7 and 10, at least OEM manufacturers. Uh, how do you feel about that? You're still a Windows 7 user.
Yeah, I'm still a Windows 7 user. I mean, I don't know. 10 is getting better all the time, so uh, it's
Apparently not
not
for
as big
me.
of a deal. Yeah, not for you though, huh?
Yeah, apparently it just does not like my fucking my MI4 audio interface. But to be fair, that's because they don't even make freaking drivers for it for Windows 10. In fact, the drivers last time they made for it was Windows Vista,
Oh my God.
which actually worked perfectly fine on Windows 7. You could imagine, you would think it would work fine on Windows 10. It kind of does and kind of doesn't. Obviously, I've been having some problems with it the last 2 weeks. Since last week, we had trouble with it too. I don't know if you knew about that though, because I obviously fixed it before I call you.
Right.
But yeah, no fun stuff. So I don't mind. Like I said, I'm a Windows 10 user, so this really doesn't phase me. But they will continue to support it.
Hmm.
It's still going to be supported. Extended support period 2023, so another 5 years. I like Windows 7, but 10 isn't bad. Yeah, that's exactly how I look at it. I stay on 10 simply because it's up to date, newest everything, DirectX 12, Windows Store. I wanted Halo. Literally just, I don't even play Halo 5 Forge for PC, but just because it was free, that would make me go to Windows 10, and just because it's Halo on its own.
Hmm.
I just need friends that play that game so I can play it with them. So, I don't know, I've been thinking about having a LAN party.
Oh, that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, especially
Shit,
because
yeah.
I have a handful of my friends. I built their computers, so them motherfuckers
Hmm.
better show up. Um,
The
so
last the last LAN party I went to was the original Quake.
holy shit.
Like
Okay.
it was like 1997, I think was the last LAN party I've been to. That's terrible.
Yeah, so if I did do a LAN party, it'd obviously be a live stream event. You know,
Hmm.
hanging out with friends. I might have to get a capture card and an HDMI pass through for my camera. That way, and then build a separate system to capture all that with. But that's for a different time. I will be doing a video on my channel of setting up a NAS.
Oh, you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
do.
that? Cool.
Yes, I am going. So I have a. What do you think I should use? I have an A6 dual core AMD FM2 Plus, and I also have a Pentium 3258.
What software are you running?
I was just gonna run like FreeNAS because that's what I see
Okay.
everyone using. What do you think is best?
Um, the Intel.
Intel? What is it?
Yeah.
What is that?
Didn't you say you had a G3258? Is that what you
Oh,
said?
okay. I thought you
Yeah,
meant
you.
for software.
Oh, for software, I use FreeNAS.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
I'll actually I'll do a video of my NAS, I guess, and
Yeah.
upload it.
Yeah. So I'm. It's only gonna have 3 terabytes worth of space. Um,
Mhm.
for putting them in RAID, could I use? Do they have? Does FreeNAS have a RAID software in there or no?
Yes, yeah, there's a bunch of different choices.
So I won't need to get like a RAID card or a motherboard that supports it.
No, FreeNAS prefers no RAID card. It wants
Okay.
to it wants
And
to talk directly to.
will it let me put the OS on those, or do I need to put the OS on an SSD?
No, OS it goes on a
So
thumb drive.
oh, thumb drive it. Okay, that's not
Yeah,
bad. Okay.
it boots off a thumb drive. I think you only need like 8 gigabytes or less on a thumb drive.
Okay, so I'll do that, and then just throw. I only really need a little bit. I have two 1.5 inch Western Digital greens, or 1.5 terabytes. I mean,
Oh, right,
WD
right.
greens. So I'm thinking about throwing those in RAID 0, have 3 TB, of just backup storage. And seeing that I'm not worried if they fail, I don't think they will. I'm not going to set up a redundancy RAID just because, you know what I mean? It's not like they're going to be extensively used. It's
Hmm.
literally just going to be fucking when I need to move like 400 gigs worth of video stuff to it, and that's about it.
Right,
So
right.
other than that, it'll be the same. So, anyways, yeah, Windows 7. That sucks. New video coming, NAS sometime, and Mike's probably gonna be helping me figure out setting all that up.
Sure, you bet.
So you think the 3258 would be better?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. What do you use for yours?
I use a Xeon,
Oh,
but
you use a Xeon. Okay.
yeah, because I wanted ECC RAM because I'm running a complex RAID array in it with 6 drives, so I didn't
So
want
yours is
to
more like a home server, like
yeah,
full like
it's
media server as well. I take it or no?
yeah,
Yeah.
it does everything.
Okay, mine's just literally gonna be backup storage server. That's what
Mhm.
I just want. Just literally something I can just dump all of my non-needed stuff that I don't need on my main rig on there because I've already blown through almost 2.5 TB on my main computer, and it's starting to add up a lot. Which is why I said I was gonna throw another 5 TB of hard drive space in there. I was gonna throw another 2 TB and RAID zero the 2 TB hard drives, and then throw a 3 TB as backup. But if this works, then I can keep those 3 TB and 2 TB out of my system and just make a NAS with 3 TB worth of space. So, well, I'll figure that out later. Anyways,
Yeah,
next. Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
the NAS is a lot nicer because like I leave mine, it runs 24/7
Yeah.
and it doesn't use as much power as my regular PC. So it is nice because then I can leave it on whenever I want, access whatever I need without having to turn on the main
You even need
PC.
a monitor for it, or no? Do you remote
No,
access?
no, I remote in.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the problem I might have trouble setting up with as far as that goes remote access and control and shit like
Oh,
that.
FreeNAS is easy. Yeah, you'll like it. It's easy.
Okay. So, anyways, next one, extremetech.com. .com. Valve cracks down on fake screenshots in Steam. I think we all know what game we can blame this on, right?
Yep.
So
Yep.
I think this is a good idea. I think it's a great idea. Basically, it's saying that
Hmm.
the developers can only use screenshots that are actually screenshots of the game. Not like some fucking, where they sit there and digitally create it or from like a cinematic. I mean, I guess they could probably show screenshots of cinematics still.
Hmm.
But they're basically pushing for no more fake screenshots. Like this one. This
Yeah, this
screenshot,
one's fake.
yeah, of No Man's Sky when it's nothing like that. Um, so I think it's a great idea. It definitely helps because, as you guys know, No Man's Sky, though it is the fault of what are the guys' names that make the freaking game again? I can't remember. Good
It-
Games or whatever.
mhm.
The devs. Hello Games. There you go.
Yeah, hello. Yep.
So basically, it was Hello Games' fault for the false advertisement, but Steam gets a lot of backlash on this because they're the people selling the game. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
they're the ones with the platform in which they can get marketed on for that game. So they're cracking down on it because isn't there a class action lawsuit going against No Man's Sky right now for false advertisement?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, yeah, because they burned a lot of people with the false advertisement.
So I think it's a great thing. I don't know why it would take this long, but yeah. So that's gonna be sweet.
I think No Man's Sky must be the first one to like really just abuse the shit out of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at all the animals and shit and wildlife you see in this, and I've seen some No Man's Sky gameplay, and I've never seen that much going on at once. So I can definitely see what they're talking about there. But hopefully that'll get fixed. Actually, the next topic is pertaining to No Man's Sky. But good job, Valve and Steam, cracking down, telling people not to post fake shit. So that's good.
I agree. That's great.
So next one, PCGamer.com, which is No Man's Sky, will reveal itself to be all that it can be in time. So I'm gonna let you kind of think about what you think is about this. So basically, it has to do with the Hello Games and stuff, and when who is it, Layden,
Yep.
going by and saying they're still working at the game. They started off with like only 6 people making a giant game. They had a great vision, yada yada, all that BS. Basically, just jacking them off, making them feel good,
Hmm.
and basically said that someday the game could reach the potential of what they wanted it to be. So I'm not sure if this is like baiting or like trying to soften the blow of the pissed off fans. So what do you think?
I think by the it's too little, too late.
You think so?
Um, yeah, I mean, what are they? What? Because they're not even saying when. I mean, it could literally be a year from now. I mean, that game has been out for a while already, and now if you just said, "Oh yeah, it's going to work in a year," well, what about all the idiots? Or not idiots? I shouldn't have said all the people that jumped on way back in the beginning, and they've been paying money, and they pre-ordered it, and now they could have to wait who knows how long. I think
Yeah,
it should have. Yeah, the hype was ridiculous, and then they didn't deliver. And I don't forgive them, even if they say they're going to fix it.
oh yeah, they're just. I will say that in their defense, a small team working on a gigantic idea as this one is, um, I can see where they would have their shortcomings.
Mm,
But I definitely agree with the lack of truthfulness as far as it goes when it comes to kind of releasing something that wasn't what you said it would be. You know what I mean? Uh,
mm,
do do the smart thing and don't release it right away. You're getting too money hungry. You're collecting people's money before your shit's even good to go. That's a problem, which is why they're paying for it right now.
yeah,
And yeah, good luck. Good luck to Hello Games on that. I do hope they get it sorted out. I don't think
I do. I
I would
do
be picking
too.
this
I
up.
hope so too, because people paid a lot of money for that.
I don't think I'd be getting into this game even if it was. I don't know. Maybe if it was as polished as everyone wanted it to be, then I might.
Hmm.
Because it did have a really cool concept and idea behind it. But I definitely, um, seeing the gameplay, it seemed very boring. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I don't think I could do it. But these poor guys, man, getting really beat up. And I guess we'll take a quick uh, quote: "No one slinks away from a huge challenge, and sometimes you just don't get all the way there your first go." So basically, he's just like trying to like soften the blow and say like they tried, but that's not the point. It's like it, people are paying for this. There's no try there. You don't try. This is you're selling a product. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Um, you're advertising a product and you're giving something that's not what you advertise it as. There is no trying there when money's involved. You do or you don't. You know what I mean? So that's where I come in. I don't know. I thought that quote was kind of stupid. You don't get all. Well, if you're not going to get all the way there on your first go, don't charge for it.
Yeah, don't charge for it. Exactly. They should have released like an alpha or something, and got people to pay as they go when the content was there.
Yeah. Um, or so. Yeah. I mean, you know what? Or well, I do agree. It's hard to do it without the funding. I totally
Well,
understand that. But at the same time, you can't say that. Oh, we took hella people's money. But we just didn't really make it there our first try. So we'll try again later, take more money, and see if we can do it again. And that's not right. That's
mm-mm.
that's that's stupid and ridiculous. So yeah, No Man's Sky. This Sony executive Layden said that it might be good someday, which really doesn't mean shit to anybody. So we'll go we'll move on. I picked a Titanfall one, and it said it was clickbait. It basically Titanfall
Oh,
2 Twitter account is firing shots at Call of Duty, but I didn't see any shots fired. I don't know if they're not sharing them or what, but I don't see any. And I read through it, and it's not really saying anything about them talking shit on each other. So I was kind of upset. So we're just gonna skip it, and I forgot to delete it off of here. But okay, so next is the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare on Windows Store won't let you play games with Steam gamers.
I don't understand that. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah, um, Xbox and Windows 10 could play well together. Not here apparently. Because while Microsoft's platform supports cross-play, it's not required. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare isn't an Xbox Play Anywhere title, meaning PC purchases don't transfer to the Xbox. Multiplayer communities won't have any contact. Yeah, that's kind of stupid. And you can see your fellow keyboard and mouse brethren playing through Steam. So that's kind of dumb.
But
It's
I
like
wonder how many people actually purchased it on Windows 10 anyway. I mean, or Windows Store. I think most people probably bought it through Steam, right? Wouldn't you think?
I would hope. Um, let's see. I'm gonna read a little bit more. Get the PC literally anywhere else. Ridiculous constraint, whether it's the fault of Activision or Microsoft or just a limitation of the Windows Store. So I don't know, dude. It's like sometimes Windows does some really crazy shit, like our last topic with them about offline gameplay. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
sometimes it seems that they're doing good things for the community, and then they turn around and do something completely stupid for the community. You know, like making Gears of War on PC and releasing Halo 5 Forge for free on PC. It's like, oh my god, you guys are so awesome. Then they're like, psych, no, we're not. We were just kidding. April Fools, motherfuckers. So what I'm hoping is that um I'm hoping that they hold on. Store version isn't crossplay compatible with Steam version or the Xbox version. Yeah, so apparently, because I think it's what it's saying is if you buy it for Xbox, you could probably also own it through the Windows Store on PC. So if you have it on PC through the Windows Store, you won't be able to cross-platform with people on
And
Steam. I'm gonna laugh my ass off when the Windows Store servers just aren't full. When there's just not enough people to play with each other. It's gonna be freaking hilarious because
that's
Steam's not gonna have a problem filling up their servers.
no, no, I agree.
So fuck you, Microsoft, once again for now. And we were liking you guys after last week's show, and we were talking about the what is it called? The Surface, the Surface Studio.
Oh yeah, yeah, we were,
We were
yeah,
giving you guys
exactly.
props. We were also
And they
giving you
went and
prop.
they went with that up.
Yeah, we were also giving you guys props for the online or offline play, and then yeah, you guys go do. It's cool. At least it's only Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which really no one wanted to like anyways, so it's not a big deal. Um,
Right.
yeah, I feel like
I
this
don't know.
game.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play this one or not. I don't. I might wait till it's like $30.
Yeah, I think this one's gonna flop just as hard as Advanced Warfare did. Why
Mm,
would they go for Infinite Warfare when they saw Advanced Warfare with servers were dead within like 6 months?
dead.
Like I spent $40 on the game and no one was playing. Hey, $600 gaming PC. What? Oh, someone in chat. What is that? Are you calling me a $600 gaming PC? Or are you calling Mike a $600 gaming PC? I don't know. He's in chat talking up a storm. Gaming slash editing. Go get yourself a Core i5. Either a Haswell or Skylake, doesn't really matter. Get yourself 8 gigs of RAM minimum, maybe
Hmm.
16. Get yourself a small SSD, 120.
Yep.
240 would be nice if you want to use it as a scratch disk as well as an operating system for rendering your videos too, and then just transfer it to your 1 terabyte storage drive. Get yourself an H81 motherboard, like micro ATX, for like $30 or $50, and then go grab yourself an RX 480 or a 1060. Um, and if you want a nicer case or a better power supply, EVGA 500-watt power supply will be enough.
Hmm.
And they're like $30 or $40. But if you want to get yourself like a nicer case or maybe more hard drive space or any other features, 16 gigs of RAM, better CPU cooler, go ahead and grab a 1050 Ti. Those are pretty good too.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are good.
But if you want higher frame rates, then you're going to want that 1060 or that RX 480. That's what I would suggest. Core i5, Haswell, or Skylake, either one. And 8 to 16 gigs of RAM, whichever one you can fit in your budget. 500-watt EVGA power supply. Cheapest freaking case you can find. Go on Newegg or PC Parts Picker. Or I would just go on Newegg and go to cases and then just pick the cheapest one for like $30. That's usually how
Hmm.
I do it. So, yeah. So, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Um, you sucked anyways. So, no one's really sad. WCCF Tech. Okay, this is yours now. We're already at your topics. Go ahead.
I know. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot to talk about this week, but
Yeah, no, not too much at all.
yeah. So look at this. The NVIDIA latest driver package. It installs telemetry. So I can't even believe that they got the balls to do this. But that's gonna piss a lot of people off.
Yeah.
A
Um,
lot of people off.
Go ahead and maybe read some topics or maybe a little more information while I type to this guy. real quick.
Sure.
And
See. Well, it's just another essentially it's just another just getting more information on you. Just it's unbelievable how much data is worth these days. And I
mhm.
mean, everybody knows Google is getting, everything on you, but now you've got Nvidia is doing the same thing and just collecting more and more information and more data. I
Yeah.
mean, well, of course, the last time there was the update, you actually had to create a user account in order to use GeForce Experience, and now they're taking other data and sending it all back. I mean, this is unbelievable how much data is out there on people, and everybody is collecting it.
So wait, Samsung recalls washing machines? Is that what you're
Yeah,
on?
yeah, that's one that I did as well too. Yeah.
Okay, which one were you just talking about then?
Oh, I was on the wrong one. Oh, we picked. Oh,
No, no,
I
go to
was
the one you
talking
were.
about the
Okay,
Nvidia one. Okay, I
okay,
went backwards.
okay. No, I got them all sorted. So you got to tell me
Yeah.
on which one you're on. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay, so you're talking about the Nvidia latest driver package. Nvidia's slipping up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been kind of screwing up a little bit. Oh, I changed my profile picture. I was talking about. I was like, all the tech tubers had their profile pics wearing sunglasses, so I took a selfie wearing sunglasses indoors too. Like I was, yeah, I didn't even go out of my.
That's the only way.
Yeah, I didn't even go outside. I did it indoors. So yeah, they've been. So wait, unwanted telemetry. So basically, they were stealing data through the drivers.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, it would install with the driver, and then it would pick up. Yeah, it would pick data.
Wow. Sorry, my head's a little sideways, guys. I'm like trying to copy and paste something here, and hopefully that didn't just screw anything up. Okay. So I was copying and pasting something for someone in chat. He's talking to me. So, but oh, they do have a character limit. Did you know that? In
In
chat?
on YouTube
Yeah.
gaming, I didn't know there was
Yeah.
a character limit. Interesting.
Yeah. Me either. I that's like news to me. So I guess I'm just gonna have to post this in sections there, brother. All right, let's cut that out and paste and paste. So yeah, I don't know why they're fucking up so hard. That's kind of stupid.
Well, they were doing so good for so long. I guess they got a little arrogant. It looks
But
like.
I don't, at the same time, I don't I'm not surprised that I see this coming. I mean, they're requiring you to have a login password for their driver software now. Like that, and like I said, why has no one said anything about this? Why did this just like literally everyone was just okay with this when every tech YouTuber, every consumer complains about privacy and all this
Hmm.
dumb shit and Windows 10, and then Nvidia goes and say, hey, well now you need an account. Do you want to log in with your Facebook or your Twitter? Like what? Why? Why would for driver software?
For a graphics card. I mean,
Yeah, that you already paid like depending like on us $700 for, you know. Oh, he's telling me I got a beast. I'm making sure that's updated. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty up to date. I'm gonna be putting more hard drives in my computer because I'm running out of fucking space way too quickly. Yeah, I have a
doesn't
beast.
take long with video.
Even though I have a small YouTube channel, I still do a lot of productivity. Not recently, as you can see, my channel's been vacant. But I am working on a few videos. Like I said, I have a this will be good. I have a. What do you think of this, Mike? I have a 280X, a GTX 780, a 980 Ti, and an R9 270X. And in my opinion, with the exception of not having a 970, I think these are the best secondhand cards you can grab right now. 270Xs are cheap as shit. 280s and 280Xs are super cheap. 980 Ti prices have been dropping like crazy.
Yep.
Same with the 780 and GTX 970s. 970s you can find on Craigslist in my area for around 150 bucks.
Wow.
780s are dropping to about 100 to 125. So, yeah. And then the 280, I just got that 280 for $60. 280X maybe 90, 80. I'm about to get a 7970. The guy wants to sell it to me for 50. I want to see if he'll do 40.
That is awesome.
Yep. Poor Squid Ink still got his Dell or whatever Optiplex 790 and a 750 Ti. You know what, dude? You can game the
That's not
750
bad
Ti is
though.
good
That's
though.
not
Yeah.
bad.
750 Ti is definitely a good card, man. That's another card that's I would definitely like to consider that one into one of the extremely good deal secondhand market cards you can get. But the problem is I rarely get to see them what they're worth. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
That's why I'm saying you're still looking at. I mean, if you go on eBay for 750 Ti's, you're still looking at $70 to $100. You know, which is too much because you can get an R9 280 for like $100. So or an
Yeah,
R9
they're
270.
inflated.
You can get an R9 270 for $100 on eBay. I bought the R9 270X. I'm going to be doing that video with. I bought that well over a year ago for $100 flat on eBay. So R9 270Xs, dude, you can find those for super cheap. Those are really good deals.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm thinking, but like I said, with the exception of not having a 970, I have basically the cards that I look for when I go to purchase secondhand GPUs. I look for 780s, 970s, 270Xs, and 280s because those are like good cards and they're always cheap as shit, you know. So
Hmm.
I've been thinking about making a video on how, what are the best secondhand GPUs right now, and if your old cards can still handle new games, which they can. That 780's been playing Dark Souls 3 a lot lately.
Oh
And
yeah, 780 is a powerful card though.
well, yeah, it's on par, a little bit underneath the 970. So,
Hmm.
but 970 is a little bit more expensive. So I would suggest if you could save $50 by getting a 780, just get the 780. It's only got 500 megabytes worth of memory less, so it's not 3 gig cards. 780 Ti's are nice, but they're still pricey as shit. If you're gonna get a 780 Ti, you might as well just buy like a 970 or a 980 secondhand.
Yeah,
But 980s
you can
are
get 980s pretty cheap, I bet, can't you?
no 980s. I was gonna say they're
No?
still around like 300 plus,
Oh
which
shit.
which is still pricey. You know what I mean? I'd like to see them around 250. That would be a really good deal. 980 for 250, that'd be good. I'd be happy with that.
Wow, I didn't realize they were still going for that much.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the market's all over the place. But generally, AMD cards lose their value a lot quicker than NVIDIA cards. Like I said, if I picked up seven GTX 760s and 750 Ti's for the same price, if not more, than I bought an R9 280 for. And an R9 280 will mop the floor with both of those cards.
Right.
So, I mean, I bought the R9 280 for $60. AMD cards just don't necessarily hold that much more value. When I was looking, a year ago, and I've bought probably like 4 or 5 secondhand 270Xs. I always got them cheaper than 750 Ti's, always. And a 270X is just 2-3 steps ahead of a 750 Ti. So, but yeah, has Nvidia become the NSA? Probably not. That's fucking clickbait as shit, though. Just having that.
No, yeah,
Just,
right.
has they become the NSA? Dot dot dot. Probably not, but like what the fuck? All right, so yeah, that's stupid. I hope they get rid of the fucking account thing. Like I said, no one's saying anything about it, so I doubt they will get rid of it. And I think it's bullshit that I don't have enough fucking voice and subscribers to say some shit about it and have people actually uproar about it. You know what I mean? But like, come on, guys. AMD doesn't need you make you do that shit.
Nope.
So hopefully AMD's Vega will be better than Pascal 2 or whatever they call it. I
Well,
doubt it, but
if Nvidia keeps doing all these other stupid things around their graphics cards, AMD they'll have a good chance.
hmm
Just because of the negative publicity.
yeah, definitely. Oh, I can't wait for that 1080 Ti to come out.
Me either.
I
I'm
probably won't
waiting
buy
on
one
it.
right away, but I'm gonna look at it and want it, and then probably end up buying it. Dude, it's like I always get it. It's like I'm always like with my 980 Ti, it was the same thing. It came out. I bought it within the first week that the G1 Gaming came out,
Mm.
and all I could think was like, "Fuck, I cannot buy that. That's a $700 graphics card, 730." I was like, "This is way too much money." I didn't even get a free game with it. That's how high demand that card was in when I bought it, and yeah, I ended up doing it anyways. And it's probably going to be the same thing with the 1080 Ti. It's going to be like, fuck, dude, how am I going to spend almost $1,000 on this graphics card? It's so not worth it. Probably going to end up doing it anyway.
Yep,
So, there's this,
I will.
yeah,
Because
it's called being an enthusiast, man. It happens.
I'm an idiot.
Yep. So, fuck you, NVIDIA, for stealing my data.
I agree.
But I was probably still gonna buy your graphics cards. God, why can't AMD be better? Why can't AMD be better than you right now? Fuck. What's up, Sergeant Steroids? I like your name.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool name.
Hey,
Sergeant Steroids.
hey, how do you catch a bear? Traps. You can't tell, but I'm flexing my traps right now. Flexing them. Traps. It's you never seen someone do that?
Uh-uh.
How do you catch a bear and then you flex your traps? Up here.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
it's a
never seen
joke. It's
that.
just a stupid joke for when we were at the gym and we were working out. My little brother always does it. How do you catch a bear? Traps. So yeah. Anyways, that didn't go over too well. So next.
Well,
Uh,
I don't go. Yeah, I don't go to the gym, so that's probably why I've never heard it.
okay. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't been going lately at all. So me and my brother are gonna start again, but we've been putting it off because he's been busy. But yeah, get back on the Swole Patrol. So AMD Zen Base Summit Ridge, that's the one I have clicked on right now. Is that
Yep,
next?
yep. That's
Alrighty.
the.
I'll let you go ahead and take away with it. Go,
Well,
go.
yeah. I just wanted to bring it up because we're getting closer and closer to actually seeing Zen come out, and the hype is. I mean, they're really hyping it up, and this may be a good thing to see these 8 core 95-watt TDP chips come out and give Intel a run for their money because KB Lake. Well, of course, I think KB Lake is supposed to be more mobile, but this Summit Ridge, this might be the next thing. I'm pretty excited for it. What are you?
I think everyone's excited for AMD to release something.
Yeah, something. There you go.
Catch you later, Omar. Yeah, yes, sir. Well, I don't know what TC bro is. But sweet. See you later, bro. Um, so yeah, everyone's just fucking all over AMD just to get something out, please, something. And it's sad that when they're fucking like advertising it, that you see something like PCIe Express Gen 3.
Yeah, right.
Like what? That's been a thing. Like
Yeah, I didn't. Ivy Bridge
no one even
had.
no one even brags about it. At least Intel, they stopped bragging about that like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, because I was say I wasn't Ivy Bridge the first CPU for Intel to have, and that was a while ago.
I didn't know if Ivy Bridge didn't. I wasn't into PCs back then. I jumped in the Haswell phase, believe it
Oh,
or
you
not.
jumped in as well. I know.
Yeah.
I have Ivy Bridge E, and Ivy Bridge E has PCI 3.0.
Uh, Rub the Aloe says, "I'm here. You're late. God damn it." How's it going, bro? Anyways, yeah. So it's funny when you just see them having to like, it's got PCIe Gen 3, and it's like everything's had that. That wasn't AMD since like 2013 or something, 2014, maybe even earlier. But I mean, it's definitely more mainstream over the last 2 or 3 years, to where pretty much every single Intel motherboard has PCIe 3 now.
Oh yeah.
You're not going to find one that doesn't. Like I said, it's gotten to the point where Intel doesn't even need to brag about it anymore because it's just people know it's on there. But it's hilarious that they have to do next gen I/O. What does that even mean? USB 3.1 maybe? Without
That's
a
what I'm gonna guess is
without a
3.1.
stupid add-on controller that the AM3 Plus motherboards have to use just to have that type of feature. That's fucking hilarious. He goes, well,
And
shit. Yeah, dude, 5:30, man. Be on time next time. Nah, it's all right. You're good. You're good. Okay, so Summit Ridge. When are we gonna see some real stuff that we want though? When are we? I want what everyone else wants. We want enthusiast grade, um, AMD Bristol Ridge. Which one was that?
um,
28 nanometer. That's excavator.
I think. Yeah, I think that's. Oh no, it is socket AM4. Okay, okay.
Yeah, but
I did.
I see that it supports DDR4 October 2016. So that did that already come out or just they failed?
I have not seen the Bristol Ridge. I haven't. But
So they
it
failed.
doesn't look like it's that great really. It's excavator cores, 28 nanometer
It's
on
basically
the AM4.
yeah. What that says to me is it's basically the stuff they already have
Yeah.
with DDR4. That's what it looks like.
You can't even get an AM4 motherboard yet. So I mean, I'm not even sure. Huh. Yeah, October 2016. That definitely didn't happen.
Yeah, not I mean not at least some, but this is from WCCF, so maybe that's what's going on here. Um, So we got our Summit Ridge Zen 14 nanometer. That's what everybody wants. We want our
The 14 nanometer.
yeah, we want our 14 nanometer, 8 core, 16 thread, DDR4. You know, that's what people want. We want the enthusiast grade chips. Non-enthusiast grade chips don't really tickle my fancy unless you're talking about something back in the old days, man. When I first started my channel, the G3220, Pentium G3220. I remember that thing. Cheaper than the 3258, but worked almost just as good. It's not bad. Yeah, definitely a good CPU for like some Counter Strike Go, World of Warcraft gaming. You know, like League of Legends. Definitely not going to play no Grand Theft Auto on it. You know. But yeah. They're gonna have what is that? That's Raven Ridge 14 nanometer is gonna have Vega. So is that gonna be like the integrated graphics ones?
Yeah, I think
The
that's going to be
APUs?
the APU.
And then the one, the Summit Ridge up to 8 with no answer for the GPU architecture, that's going to be the enthusiast grade that we're looking
Yep.
at, right?
Yep, that'll
Okay.
be the enthusiast grade. Look at the one to the left of that, though, a 7 nanometer process. That's going to
With
be,
with Navi.
uh,
What is Navi from Legend of Zelda?
that's right.
This is the most annoying fucking
Yeah,
fairy
yeah, I
ever.
know exactly. It's
Hey,
gonna, no one's gonna buy that because it's gonna be annoying as shit.
listen.
Listen,
Yeah,
listen, hey.
you need new drivers. Watch out. So, sorry, I played a lot of Ocarina of Time
Of
back in
course,
the
that's
day.
2019
Oh,
on that one.
2019. Yeah, cool. Tease stuff. You guys haven't even. They can't be teasing that far ahead. They haven't even released
That's
Zen yet. Stop it,
well,
AMD.
I mean, clearly they missed October 2016 on Bristol Ridge, so 2019 could be 2022 for all we know.
Oh, they used a Paul's Hardware video here. So I'm not.
Oh
It wasn't
yeah,
audio. It's the first look at Zen, just showing how the cores work and stuff. You know, I want to see the Zen chip actually have that paint job on the chip. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be disappointed, and I'm gonna cry false advertisement.
yeah, false advertisement.
Yep, and I want a class action lawsuit. Come on, man, get rid of the autofocus on that nice ass camera.
Oh
No, I'm just
shit,
kidding.
you're right. I
That's a
keep forgetting
really
to turn
small
that
CPU.
thing
Not
off.
you. No, not you. Him. The video I'm watching.
Oh, the video.
Yeah,
Okay.
yours. I don't care if our faces go out of focus. It's not a big deal for us. I mean, they're the ones who have to deal with it. Uh, so, oh, and their server stuff. I'm kind of curious on what their server stuff is going to be like. Um, because that sounds. I really want a high end like high core count server.
hmm
So I can have it like an editing and capture rig. Really, you don't even have an I/O plate on that? Is that what you meant by next gen I/O though? Is what the hell kind of ports are we seeing back there? We see two HDMI's. Uh, Looks like a display port. USBs. Guessing USB 3. The
Yeah, it's gonna
audio
have to be. Yeah.
the audio is on the far top of it. That's actually kind of cool. Different. I mean, not really cool. Uh, Other than that, I don't see anything next gen about it. Looks pretty fucking standard to me. False advertisement.
Yep, that's right. We're suing.
Yep, we're done. I bet you put an RX 480 in there too, because you ain't got nothing better to put in there, huh? That sucks. Sorry, Zen. AMD's having trouble. We all know this. They've been having trouble for a really long time. X370 for enthusiast AM4 motherboards. Chipset for overclockers and tweakers who need robust platforms. Chip provides ultimate low-level control to its user and delivers ultimate graphics card bandwidth. By bandwidth,
Hmm.
AMD is referring to max PCIe lanes. As this chip is the only in the stack that supports multi-GPU functionality. The chipset. So basically, the X370, I guess, is what they're saying is the only chipset that's going to support Crossfire and SLI.
Mhm.
I mean, I
Look at
can't.
that. They're gonna. It must have 32 lanes too, because it says 2 by 16.
So,
So, yeah. Anyway,
what I'm seeing here, yeah, the 32 lanes. That's not a lot, but that's enough for your standard gamer. Um, the B350 supports overclocking. I don't like
hmm
how they're doing this. The A320 isn't going to support overclocking, And that's not fair because 760G and A68H motherboards did support that. You
Hmm.
could overclock on whatever the hell you wanted to for AMD motherboards in the past.
Yeah.
Matt Crackjack, Krajic. This thing will be completely unnecessary for another 5 years. Yeah, I mean, it could be. If Intel still has better stuff, yeah, they might just spend another 5 years in the shadows before they come out with something new again. It's definitely a possibility. And then you're going to have your XB and A300 AM4, which is going to be small form factor. So we're finally going to get AMD, high-powered AMD systems that we can make in ITX cases. Because if you guys know this, you're not going to get a decent overclocking motherboard ITX form factor. Even micro ATX is not good really for AM3
Oh
plus.
yeah, they really shit the bed on that one
For
in this
FM2
last
FM2
generation.
plus you can, but not AM3. If you don't have AMD's, if AMD Zen, if don't have AMD Zen do well, I'm not sure what he's trying to say there. Then AMD is fucked, and I'll bow down to all Intel i5 from 4 generations ago, still being $200. I don't know, man. I find a lot of i5s. I even got that i5 6400 with 4 gigs of RAM for $100, and I got an i5 4440 for $120 on eBay. So they're pretty cheap. You just don't grab those older ones if you can grab a Haswell one for cheaper or the same price or $30 more. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Hopefully AMD Zen does well, but we don't even know what their prices are going to be. We, on top of not knowing the performance, we have no idea what price range they're hitting. But when they're setting their targets on a 5960X, I wonder where they're setting their pricing target at too. But at the same time, AMD should know that they're AMD and they can't do that.
Right.
Like, I hate to say it, AMD, but you should know better that there's a lot of Intel users and fanboys out there. I am not an Intel fanboy, but when Intel released something, I'm not really skeptical of it being good. But when AMD releases something, I'm pretty skeptical of if it's going to be good or not. There's nothing against them. It's just I have a 4790K, 6700K is good. You know what I mean? The 6900K is going to be good or is good. The 7700K I already know it's going to be good.
Hmm. That'll
It's
be a good one.
they're minimal increases, but they're still really good processors.
Hmm.
But
Well, yeah, they're already starting at a higher bar. So I mean, even though they're going up small, they're
still
just
going up.
yeah.
End of story. It's still getting increases, and it's still a good CPU. You know what I mean? As far as AMD releasing something, you know what I mean? I'll believe it when I see it. Um, I do like red better than blue or green, so let's hope they release something good. I can have a red computer. Guys, Comp TV, what up? Comp TV, it's happening. What's happening?
Yeah. What's happening?
Fill us in when you hear us talk 30 seconds after us talking because of the delay. But yeah, I like how they're all showing up late as shit. Should we start at 6 next time or what? What are you guys doing? What's going on here? Um, we're all excited for Zen. Who knows? This is from WCCF Tech too, so who knows? Who really knows? Nobody knows. No, nobody knows what's gonna happen. I have text messages. Okay, so next one is the last one. Our last
Talk
topic.
about poor Samsung here. Look at that. Another recall.
Another
Samsung
recall.
is just getting straight up kicked in the nuts lately.
Mm-hmm.
Those poor bastards. 3 million washing machines.
I know, right?
I mean,
Recalls.
they've already been through hell, and now another big kick in the nuts. I feel bad. I like Samsung. I do. I would be a Samsung fanboy, but those poor bastards, they've just had a hell of a time.
Okay, so quick thing. He said we're happening, and then he gave us a heart.
Oh,
So I gave him
all
a heart
right.
back. Yeah, thank you. We are happening right now. But I was looking at something on the thing. Yeah, my microphone is like right here, so it's like right in front of my screens, guys. That's why I keep looking around it and stuff. But yeah. So poor Samsung losing more money.
Hmm.
So what was wrong with these? Were these the ones that
So
were
the
spinning and
during the
exploding?
spin cycle, during the spin cycle, they can I guess there's excessive vibrations. The tops can detach and they could fall over or you could potentially like hit somebody, if you will.
Okay, 733 reports of the washing machine experiencing excessive vibrations and the tops detaching. There has also been 9 reports of injuries, including injured shoulder and a broken jaw. Who the fuck took a washing machine to the face? That's gotta be epic as shit.
That's a bad day.
Okay, so not only are these guys like straight up terrorists and, trying to start fires on airplanes, apparently they're attacking you in your home.
Yep.
I mean, as if lighting your house or business on fire wasn't enough and getting you kicked out of the airport and
Now
strip
they're punching
searched.
you in the face.
I mean, I, I'm surprised they didn't get sued for someone getting a finger in their butt when they were carrying their Note 7 on the airplanes.
That might happen yet.
Yeah, that still could happen, yes. What else was they might be hiding? They might have some C4 or something, you got to check them. They obviously knew what the Note 7 was going to do. So, yeah, poor Samsung, dude. They are losing money this year. It's been a rough year for Samsung. So, yeah, poor Samsung. Oh, someone's talking shit about me. I'm talking shit back. Sorry. They were watching the stream and they sent me a text message. Buttholes. So, you have anything you want to add on that?
No, no, I just feel bad for Samsung. I
Yeah,
do. That's
after the
terrible.
96% profit loss in their mobile division
Hmm.
from 2.1 billion to 88 million dollars. Yeah. And then now they're recalling all of their washing machines. Almost, I don't know how many they had out, but nearly 3 million.
That's a lot of washing machines. That is.
Yeah, that's definitely probably another, 80% profit loss there. So, well, no, they're doing the recalls, so they're not shutting it down. They're just gonna try
Right.
and
Yeah,
fix
they're
them.
just recalling it. Right.
Well, we'll wait till next week when we get they shut them all down. They did their
That's got to be
their
that's got to be
double
a pain in the
recall.
ass.
Yeah, we'll wait for their double recall to happen on this.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's gonna go back out, explode a few more times, and they're just gonna shut the whole thing down again. It's so bad for them, so bad. Alrighty, so yeah, we're out of topics, and we can just hang out and chit chat for a few minutes, and chill with you guys, kill some time. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited, man. It's been a decent week, and my room's clean for the first time in like a few weeks. I had all those computer parts. I'm gonna be working on another computer. The one I was supposed to make a video on, I totally sold it. My bad, guys. I was in the middle of still benchmarking it. I was about halfway done with the benchmarks, and some guy called up and was like, "Hey, man, can I buy that right now?" So I had to go uninstall everything and remove everything from the computer. You know what I mean? So, whoops. Sorry, guys. Probably should have filmed it. Quit, being a lazy asshole.
That takes a hell of a lot of time to benchmark.
Yeah, it does. Especially when, like I said, I reinstall all the games over
Hmm.
Wi-Fi, and those games happen to be games like Tomb Raider and Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
Which
many gigabytes.
Yeah. Sorry I was late. I was recording a video. No problem, man. You do you. I'm gonna.
What video were you recording?
I just went to his YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, he's got a YouTube channel. He's got uploads. Can you play new games on an old computer? Yes, you can. That has been proven. Well, it depends. Remember that 8800 GTS I had? That doesn't
Hmm.
run. That didn't run Overwatch and a handful of other games, Killing Floor and stuff like that. Basically, that's a DirectX 9 card. So anything after DirectX 9 wouldn't run.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. So he's got some case mod videos, some DIY test benching. There you go. Fixing a computer. I feel like I've seen your YouTube channel before. I don't know. Where do you buy games, boys? Steam. Sometimes Kingwin. You know what I mean? If I see a game I like on Kingwin for a couple bucks, I'll pick it up. It just really depends. How do you make the sad face look like that little? It's like a diglet. How do you do that? Is that just a regular sad face? Oh, it
Hmm.
is. Yeah, it's just a regular sad face.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, so yeah, that's where I get my games from. To be fair though, all the games I buy, like I have like 40 or something. Only 2 or 3 of them I play. All the rest are just I bought because I bought or I bought to benchmark with. Like Crisis 3, I bought to benchmark. Ashes of Singularity, which I don't even use because no one really cares about it anymore. So I don't even use that to benchmark. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare were both bought for benchmarking. Shadows of Mordor was a benchmark game I bought as well. Yeah, a lot of
Mm.
games I bought just for benchmarking. Both Tomb Raiders I bought for benchmarking. Yes, I did buy Tomb Raider for $60. Never played it, the newest one. I did play.
God, that's a good game too. You ought to play it.
Yeah, I know I need to, but it's like when I pay $60 for a friggin' game to benchmark, that game's never been loaded up in a campaign, only benchmarks. So yeah, it sucks. You know, I did buy Overwatch to play and have played it, but I also use it as a benchmark. He says
Mhm.
adulting. Best way to put it. Being an adult keeps you from doing things like gaming.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Being an adult sucks.
yep, if we could all just be kids and live in our bedrooms with the lights off um, and play video games all day, that would be awesome. That would be the life. So, yeah, other than that, I highly recommend not becoming an adult. There you go. Yeah, let's all just.
Holy shit! I have on Steam. I have 381 games.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. His content looks
Wow.
pretty more professional. 381?
Yeah, and I probably have only played. I bet 100 if I'm lucky. Wow.
You probably
That's
only
re-
played maybe 100 if you're lucky. I have. My library is a lot smaller. I have 55 games and one software, which is going to be 3D Mark. So I didn't know I had 55 games. Yeah, I had 55 games, and I probably played maybe 10 of them. Maybe.
wow. That's sad.
Yes. That's
I feel really shitty right now.
yeah, that's being old for us right there.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Even when I
Huh.
look at mine as far as how much I've spent on games and I have way less than you know. But
I have 285 hours in Skyrim. That probably sounds about right. I love that game.
oh, I didn't even bother to check my hours. It'd be pitiful, dude.
Oh yeah, you're Left for Dead 2. You probably have 1,000 hours in, don't you?
Oh, wait, I have 2500 almost.
Oh my God.
That
That's
yeah. So here's how my hours go. Let me see if I can see my all games hours. 2400 on Left for Dead. Almost 1200 on Ark. Uh,
wow. 1,200 on Ark, huh?
I played Ark a lot for 6 months. You know what I mean? Or 8 months. It was like the game I played, the only game I played for a while. I only have 114 on Grand Theft Auto, 32 hours on Black Ops, and here goes the best part. I have like a 1.6 KD and like almost
Hmm.
3,000 kills. So it's like that's like
Wow.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was fucking, and that includes me playing zombies and me dicking around at the menu. 32 hours on record, and I'm already at that. I had a golden shotgun after like probably like 4 hours, 3 hours. But that's because every game I was getting 20 to 30 kills because kids suck at that game,
Hmm.
and that's playing with a controller. So I'm playing against these kids with a mouse and keyboard, and I'm using my Xbox controller. 20 hours on Dying Lights, 16 hours on The Forest, 15 hours on Gary's Mod, 12 hours on Daisy, 10 hours on the first Tomb Raider because I actually did play that one. Yeah,
That's a good one.
most of my games, I have like literally just boot up hours. Oh wow, there's even games that I have down here that I've never even booted up. Wow. Yeah, sorry guys. I need to get back into The Forest. If you guys ever played The Forest, it's a great team building exercise. Have you played it?
I have not, no.
You get a bunch of your friends to get $1,200 on Ark, but none on Rust. I don't even own Rust, man. Um, so yeah, 1,200 on Ark. I was running a big server. So not a big. I wasn't running a server, but I was on an official server, and we were the biggest tribe, and I was running the biggest tribe. So that's why I had so many hours in it. You guys are too generous. How are we generous? Oh my God, sweet, sweet. Tell your friends, you guys. Hold on. I'm about to give away some random Steam keys. I've been meaning to do this for the last month and a half.
Oh shit, I should too.
I have a handful of random Steam keys that I've been meaning to give away to people. And I'm just going to put them in chat, and the first one to grab them grabs them. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys hear my voice. And then I'm going to start posting them. I don't know what games they are. They're probably cheap-ass games. I got them all for free. There's no good games. So just be prepared to get a free game that might suck. Had to catch at least some of the stream. Thanks for showing up, Danny. Um, At Nerd, great video. Yes, I watched your recent update. Nice. I see there's a lot of moving going back and forth. Your poor girlfriend. You like just totally ransacked a corner of her room, took that shit over, and started putting your stuff up. Alrighty, here we go. There's the Steam key. There's one. That one's called Spin Rush. No idea what it is, but it's there for you guys to go ahead and grab. Oh. Oh, Mike put one in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He put another one in there for you guys.
I have a friggin' ton of them.
I have a bunch too, but I'm not going to do it all at once. Otherwise, we'll flood them with games they're not going to want to play.
Well, I was just going to do 3 of them this time.
And I'll do 3 too then. How's that sound? We both do 3.
Yeah.
There you go. There's 3 games for you guys. They probably suck, but they're free. So,
yeah.
So just deal with it. Hopefully they're gonna get them and be like, what the fuck game is this? This is bullshit.
I know, right?
I don't know, dude. I didn't even save the names. I just saved all the key codes. I bought something off Kingwin and they gave me just a whole bunch of Steam codes. So I'm like, fuck
That's
it.
the same thing. Yep, same thing with me.
I was like, I'll give them away someday on the stream. And then I just never did. And this was supposed to happen like months ago. So he's like, I got like 3 of them, lol. Well, there's another 3 out there. You guys gotta grab them. Next time there'll be some other random games like Fly and Destroy, Asteroid Bounty Hunter, Culling of the Crows or Cows, Survive in Space. That actually sounds kind of cool. Survive in Space.
Yeah, actually, one that does sound kind of cool. Yeah.
There's Ship Lord and Pixel Puzzles 2 anime version. There you go. Spin Rush, some Japan game, and Neon Space. There you go, man. What is that? Woohoo! Some guy yelled woohoo. Any videos in progress, Mike? Oh, he missed the early when you were talking about it. Go ahead and tell him.
Yeah, so I finally finished a video building an AMD 8320E with an RX 480, and I finally finished it, and I was starting to upload it before the live stream, but my my upload is shit, so I had to stop uploading for the live stream. So I'm gonna upload it tonight. I'll start it after the live stream, so it'll probably be done. My internet's shit, so I got to upload 1.5 gigs on a 0.8 upload. So that's probably like hours and hours, I'm sure. So I will have a video up. It'll probably end up really being tomorrow by the time it's up.
Oh my god, I'm just getting shit text messages. Okay, so first off, Danny, you're an ass. You just come in here and just start throwing us on blast about our videos. Oh my god. Oh god.
I know, at least I finally had something to say though. It's usually like, yeah, I'm working on it. But now I finally have one ready to upload. It took me forever to make it. Benchmarking is a pain in the neck sometimes.
Well, since Danny's here, I'm going to run it out one more time. So I have some graphics cards that I definitely like to suggest buying used secondhand, which is an R9 280X, a 270X, a GTX 780, and a 980 Ti. And I don't have a 970, and I don't know if I'll get one, but it would be nice if I could. And those are so far my favorite secondhand cards to grab because of how cheap I can get them for. I was thinking about making a video on how they perform, and also kind of like is your old graphics card still good for, new games? Because the 270X is pretty old now, 280, 780 is getting there too as well. And I already know the answer to this because I use them, but I thought I'd make a video. What do you think about that, Danny? Let me know. I didn't feel like typing all that. That's why I just said it. His point,
for sure.
upload takes forever to upload a video. Yep. You're going to start uploading at work? We just want videos. I'm sick of watching the big channels. Yeah, sometimes they can get a little flooded with the same information. That's definitely. I've seen so many 1050 reviews or 1050 Ti reviews.
I know it was insane. Like the morning that the NDA was lifted or whatever, there like my inbox had like 10 of them, and I was like, shit, you can't watch all 10 of them.
Yeah, right. Listen, Danny, don't speak too quickly. You're about to become one. Oh, yeah, touche, dude. You just did your 10,000 sub giveaway, man. You gotta watch your back, man. You're gonna have all these fans running at you, girls throwing their underwear at you and stuff, because you're 3 girlfriend fans or 4 girl fans. I don't know how many How many girls usually subscribe to a big YouTuber? Maybe 10?
3.
Three, yeah, three. They're gonna throw their underwear at you though. You can get some plus size and some XL underwear, just hit you in the face. Good times, good times. No, I'm just kidding.
How many subs do you have, Steven?
1550.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I need to make a video so I can catch up to you.
1627. You've caught up. I haven't put up a video in 7 months.
I know. I haven't put up a video in the last month, besides these streams. So
yeah. Yeah, 7 months since I put my own content up. That's
yep.
pretty bad.
Did you get the last couple videos? I threw them all in the Dropbox.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't count that as my own content.
Yeah.
Though. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even like to count them as a upload for me either. It's a weekly stream. I'm gonna do it regardless of uploading. But yeah, I've just been busy and just working out some shit. So yeah, and I'm not gonna talk about what shit I'm working out on live stream in front of like people. So, but yeah, it's been rough, but it's been getting there. So yeah, I'm working on it. My camera's fully charged. Maybe I'll pull these computers out, throw a 4790K in there, and see how these old GPUs perform. I also have a keyboard I need to do a review on. I've been meaning to.
Oh yeah, I like Salazar Studio too. I've been watching him for a while. He's got a pretty good channel. Have you ever seen Greg, Steven?
What?
Salazar Studio. He used to be
Yes.
Science Studio.
Yes.
I like him.
Yeah, no, I like him too. I don't know why. I know why he changed his name, but I don't know why he changed his name. Like I don't know. I don't like Bitwit either. Like I like Kyle and Awesome Sauce Network. I just don't like how he chose Bitwit and changed it.
Yeah. I liked Awesome Sauce better than Bitwit. I did. That was a weird one.
Now because post something entertaining as well. Yeah, I agree with you there. I like how he's already calling it Salazar Studio. I don't keep up with that shit. I just like I go to my thing on my phone where it just shows me all the recent uploads that I'd want to watch, and I just click on them. You know, and half the time I don't even read the video names, as long as it's from a YouTuber I'm already subscribed to. Did you see Mods Tech? Yeah, I remember the first time we looked at him on our channel, he maybe had like 200 subs. He's at like 800 now. Seven.
Really?
Yeah, dude, he jumped up in like a good 2 weeks or a good month and a half. He's jumped up pretty high, so that's cool too. Good for that guy.
Shoot, yeah, that is good. That's a damn good jump.
I used to kind of tune into the Toasty Bros, but I haven't by that much either. And Tech by Matt and Oz, I don't really watch them. Nothing against them. I don't know.
You know, Tech by Matt, he's come a long way too. I remember watching him when he only had like under 1,000 subscribers, and he does some pretty good content.
Oh my god, we're getting put on blast so
hard. I know, we're getting beat up bad.
I would be watching Mike and Steven, but their channels are desert. I live in the desert, so I mean, what do you expect, man? I'm inspired by my surroundings. I live in a desert. It's gonna be a desert. Nah, we're working on it. It's been rough. Like I said, my room is finally clean, which means I don't shoot videos when my room is dirty. Obvious reasons. I don't want y'all seeing my dirty ass room. But that was because I bought out $150 worth of ridiculous amount of computer parts, and I didn't want to clean anything up until I organized all of it. And it took me forever to organize it because I'm a scrub. All in love, bros. No, I know. We know you guys are just giving us shit because you want to watch our videos. That's actually really flattering, so we can't be mad at you. Don't burn your house down. Kills the video creativity. There you go. Yeah. See, Mike had a good excuse for disappearing for a while.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he burnt his house down. He's a pyro.
Well, we better be careful. No, I didn't. Yeah.
And to be fair, in Samsung's defense, he didn't own a Note 7.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, the Note 7 wasn't out at the time my house burned down.
Yeah. He says, I'll come crying to you if it happens. Oh, if his house burns down. Hopefully none of your guys' houses burn down. That's
No, it's definitely, yeah.
How many computers did you lose from that?
Oh, at least 30.
Wow. I was going to think you would say like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I bet.
I remember seeing one of the videos and you pulled out like a burnt motherboard case and graphics card. I was like, damn, that sucks, man.
Yeah, if it didn't get heat damage, the smoke eats the PCB. The smoke is kind of acidic. It leaves a residue behind it. It eats. I actually have some parts that I'm planning on shooting a video like a year after the fire, and you can look at him, and it's just like completely eating the PCB.
Yeah. He says, was it an NZXTQ from
No,
Salazar
no.
Studios breaking his Walter White's PC?
That was awesome. Yeah, I like that. Well, not. The comment was awesome. Yeah,
Yes.
not what happened to Greg, but yeah, that was kind of shitty. What happened to Greg? Two friggin' computers got
Two
killed,
power supplies, yeah.
and
And
expensive
expensive
computers.
computers,
Yeah.
yeah. Not cheap. It's not like I mean, I will say this: when he was plugging in all this expensive hardware, I was just grinding my teeth. Like, don't do that. Do not do that. Plug in stuff you don't care. Why would you
Yep.
go? It's like, okay, the first time your power supply bricks and it bricks it again, it's like, dude, you need to plug in stuff you don't care about. You know what I mean? Stop plugging in expensive stuff. Grab some Intel Celeron or something. You know what I mean? In a crappy power supply, plug a power hungry graphics card in it to stress the power supply. You know what I mean? Do that. Don't ruin your $1,000 worth of CPU and motherboard and RAM right there. Just yeah. So that's the one thing I'd have to knock him on. If you just broke some expensive ass shit in your computer, why would you plug more expensive stuff into it and see if it breaks again? That's so terrible. Um, Anytime I test something, it's usually something cheap. I mean,
Oh, for sure.
yeah, I like to test and make sure. I mean, there was that motherboard I mistreated, and I did say I'd plug my 980 Ti in it, but that's because it already booted. I was sure it would be fine.
Hmm.
I wouldn't have tried to do a first test with my 980 Ti in it. No, not at all. But after seeing it boot into Windows and everything was running fine, yeah, I'd have plugged my 980 into it. It wouldn't have bothered me. But that's because I knew it wasn't broken. But yeah, whenever something goes wrong with your computer, man, unplug anything you care about. Take it away from it. Spend an extra 50 or $100 to go buy something really cheap to plug in instead. If you need to. That's my because you know what? I'd rather spend $100 on a crappy secondhand GPU to test with than to brick
Hmm.
my $700 980 Ti. That was a lot more expensive there. So yeah, and is I mean I guess it could be NZXT's fault. He didn't really tell us. I haven't seen it. Has he released a video on what it was?
No, not yet. I haven't. I don't think I've seen one where he said exactly what it is yet.
Oh, that's another thing. Constantly pressing the power button. I will have to
Yeah.
say that. Yeah, you shouldn't have been doing that. If it didn't boot the first time, it's not going to boot the next 20 times. Constantly doing it's not going to make it better. But he was trying to just show us, though, is what he was doing, though. So I can see why he was doing it, because he was doing it for the camera to show us that no matter how many times I press it, it's not going to boot. But I would definitely suggest pressing the button, nothing happens, switching up some components, press it again, nothing happens. And just keep repeating the process till you find the bad part, you know. But once he found that NZXT was being a problem, I would have taken that NZXT and plugged it into some cheap ass computer. I would not have kept it on that expensive one. You know what I mean? Oh, so he did see. Okay, so he did end up telling you guys what was wrong. Had power. NZXT had a broken capacitor in it. Sent 5 volts, and
Oh.
it sends 5 volts through the motherboard for the controller.
Hmm.
Damn, that sucks. So yeah, once he found out that unplugging it made it better, I would have immediately taken that NZXT and plugged it into a computer I didn't care about, and then continued testing. You know what I mean? And if it
Right.
broke that computer I didn't care about, then I would know. Do not plug this into something I care about.
Yeah.
So because
Never test on your main rig.
yeah, you always want to test on something you don't care about. Always, always, always. Which is why I have random stuff like a test bench over there, and I got like 3 other motherboards. Some are AM3, some are AM2 plus or whatever, and then there's like a LGA 775 with CPUs for them as well. Those are the cheap motherboards and CPUs I could break and not care about. So that's what you always want to have spare stuff to test with. I have extra power supplies too, hard drives, stuff like that. I would have taken the NZXU and tossed it. I would have further tested. I'd have pulled it off and I'd have put it on another computer and kept testing it until something broke. I probably would have done that. But like I said, I would have broke something I didn't care about. I wouldn't have tested it on my main rig. Never a good idea. So yeah, that's he used to be ripped. Who? I think he's talking about Salzar. Is that his name?
Salazar,
Yeah,
Greg.
yeah, Greg. So, what are we at? We're over an hour now. Dang, guys. Comments rolling through, talking
Oh
to us.
yeah,
They've
we did
been
good.
being talkative today. Yeah, he used to be ripped. I don't know. Cool. I've never really looked that far back. Um, yeah, to be honest, I'm not. The main YouTube media that I consume is talk shows. Like, all the weekly tech talk shows. I listen to those.
Hmm.
That's really all I really watch. Every now and then I'll watch a video from Jay's Two Cents or Kyle or Paul. I've been starting to get further and further away from watching reviews. I don't know, just they don't intrigue me like they used to, because a lot of times it's stuff I don't want. You know,
Hmm.
there's nothing against it. That and motherboard reviews, I was just like,
Yeah, those are kind of old.
yeah. Well, I do like them because it shows you stuff about motherboards that you want to know and stuff like that. But at the same time, I don't know. It's not as fulfilling as getting benchmarks. You can't really benchmark a motherboard too well. I
Mm.
mean,
Oh,
you could bench test it. Throw it on the test bed and put some power through it and stress it. But yeah, you got anything to add before we close it down? We're at over an hour now, so
yeah, Tech City that he does do one on Sunday. He says it streamed 3 hours ago,
that
and he
bastard.
got he got he got Wendell. Why can't we get Wendell on the show? Do you think we could get Wendell on the show?
Give us another 50,000 subs, and I think we can get Wendell on the show. I don't think I want to embarrass myself while talking with him.
That'd be the thing too. Yeah, I wouldn't say a freaking word while Wendell was on. I'd
Damn
be
it.
afraid to look like him.
So this
He's
is
he's he's so smart. Holy shit.
so this is fucked up because I like Brian from Tech City, and he's actually one of the first YouTubers I started watching when I started building computers. Like first getting into it and started my YouTube channel. That bastard done stole our day. I like him and I know him. He doesn't know who I am, but he done stole our day. I need to message him like, "Hey man, what you're doing ain't cool, man. We're having trouble as it is here. You don't need to be having all the viewers at your channel." So that's where everyone was at first. They were over there.
I
So
think I think motherboard reviews are good only when chipset changes. That's the only time I ever really get into motherboard. Like when Z170 came out, I watched a couple of Z170s, and then after that, I'm done. But until the 270s come out, I don't think they're worth watching
well,
motherboard
that's what I'm
reviews. I'm
saying.
just
Like an
yeah,
MSI one, and then an ASRock one, and then you know what I
yeah,
mean. It's like the motherboard's a motherboard. They're all gonna have roughly the same features when they're on the same chipset.
yep.
Of course, there's little tweaks here and there, and LED stuff, and whatever. But yeah, that's another thing. Did you see Tech Syndicate change the channel name?
Yep.
That
Crit TV.
what is that? What is Crit TV? What is Crit?
I forget what I saw a video Logan did where he was explaining the what the name meant, and I forget off the top of my head. I don't know. I never was a huge fan of Logan. I more liked Tech Syndicate because of Wendell. So I never really paid much attention to Logan.
I will
And
say
and I
this:
yeah
Logan was always the one that made me laugh. Like when I
yeah
was
yeah
watching the
he's the
videos, he
Joker.
always said
Yep,
some
yep.
funny shit. So I didn't mind watching either of them hosting the tech,
Yeah,
honestly.
he was like the comedy of the show,
Yeah.
and Wendell was like the meat and potatoes. But you're right, yeah, Logan he's pretty funny,
Hmm.
but I was mostly paid attention just because of Wendell is so ridiculously intelligent that he just would blow my mind half the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. So yeah. No, I don't know. We'll figure out our days. Hopefully, we're not conflicting too much with their live stream. Uh, but if so, we'll just whenever we get 100,000 subs, we're gonna go up to Brian and be like, "Hey, man, we have like almost 100 episodes on our live stream that started this long. You only have like 30. So
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a different day.
yeah, we have to wait till we have more subscribers before we can confront him. Otherwise, it's just gonna brush us off." So what is that? We're here for everyone's here for Wendell. We're here for Wendell. I like how he made that WHFW. That's pretty funny. So GDX. Oh yeah, that's his accent
How
there.
Brian always said,
Yeah.
I love his accent.
Everyone likes Australian accents.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the most desired accent ever. So yeah, we're over an hour. You guys, we're gonna shut it down. Thanks for stopping by. Our regulars, Squid Ink, Alloy, ComTV, and stuff like that. You guys, Danny, of course, for stopping by. Thank you, Omar. And Sergeant Steroid said one thing. He's just like, "I'm here, guys." Um, So, yeah, we'll catch you guys next week. We will be here. Hopefully, next week I'll also have some videos. So, when you go to my channel and it says recent uploads, it doesn't just say another tech show all the way across the board. Cult of Mush pisses
I'll
me
start
off, which is
uploading mine
the.
right after the stream, and it should be up 1 or 2 in the morning. So
What is it? Cult of Mush pisses me off. With okay, I used to do theoretical builds, and there's nothing wrong with pointing people in the right direction of parts. Nothing wrong with that. I've done it. I actually don't mind Cult of Mush too much, but at the same time, I don't. I'm not a big fan of the watching gameplay video, which is why I don't make those anymore. You know what I mean? Watching gameplay play while people talk. I don't really
yeah.
make them anymore. Once in a while, it'll be fine. For like news updates or something, or just talking with the community. But for the most part, as far as a regular format video format, I don't like doing that. That's why I bought a nice camera.
Hmm.
So yeah, but yeah, we'll catch you guys. I'll watch this tomorrow for work. Sweet. Yep. Well, enjoy that, and hopefully we'll have videos for you to watch in the next week while you're at work. Because you know what? That's what a good job pays you for, watching our YouTube videos.
That's exactly right.
That is if they don't pay you for that, tell them that you want to
They
raise,
should.
and they should pay you for that. So yeah, we'll catch you guys next week. Goodbye.
All right.
Good night.
Bye. Thanks.